your studio is on fire and you only have the chance to save one thing, excluding your computer, what do you save? Now that's a common fun question between gear enthusiasts, but what happens when the question isn't fun? What happens when the question is real? Now I'm moving to an island thousands of miles away, and I found that 20% of shipping containers contain hazardous levels of toxic gases and residues such as methyl bromide, formaldehyde and benzene. But if you don't want to contaminate all of your mattress and furniture and kitchen stuff with toxic gases, well then you can pay a removals company to give you a certified clean shipping container, but with their service and everything it comes to about 10,000 euros. But I recently made a video on how you can make a professional quality studio for $5,000 from scratch, including the computer and acoustic treatment and everything. So why would I want to spend $10,000 on just moving stuff? So no, I'm not that wedded to my personal stuff, and I fancy a bit of a shake-up and an adventure. So I'm going to sell my car, I'm going to sell everything that I own apart from the bare essentials, and I'm going to fly with the maximum amount of suitcases that I can check in, which I believe to be 4, and then a carry-on suitcase and a rucksack. That's it. So I'm doing a fire sale. My studio is on fire, but I can only take one thing with me. What will that be? Well, any of you who grabbed my latest course, Synthesis Unlocked, will be well aware that my passion is Eurorack. So my answer is obviously going to be, I'm taking my modular system with me, and by extension, I would obviously take my sequencer, the Squart Parpax. Theoretically, that's more than one thing, but I'm making the rules here, so there you go. So my record collection needs to go too, not just my drum and bass like I mentioned previously, but all of my records. I'm selling all of my Pink Floyd records, Led Zeppelin, Beatles, Captain Beefheart, Mars Volta, electronic records, some rare stuff. I'm putting it all up in one big batch on eBay for €1. So anyone interested in flipping records on Discogs can probably make a tidy profit out of that. So I'm selling all of my records apart from a small selection which I find personally very valuable, and I'll tell you what they are at the end of the video. Everything that I own, apart from the stuff I'm taking with me on the plane, is currently up on eBay being sold off for ridiculously low prices. For example, my Lipinski Sound L505 mastering speakers. They're worth, I guess, at least $1,000. They're up on eBay right now for €1. And if they sell for €1, so be it, because everything must go. It's a fire sale, and anything which doesn't get sold on eBay, I'm literally just going to give away as free gifts. So if you're curious what I've got up for sale, definitely check the link to my eBay store down below in the description and pinned comment. I've got dozens of stuff for sale, and don't watch the fact that I've got no feedback and it's a fresh account. My UK account, which is like 20 years old, and I've got hundreds of positive feedback on there, I wasn't able to transfer that across to Spain. So I had to create a fresh new account just for this fire sale. So it's just a couple of days old, but don't watch that. It's me. If you come and buy something off me in person, you're meeting me, and I'm going to sell you the stuff in person. So don't watch the fact that it's a fresh account. And yeah, there's dozens of stuff up there. Just ridiculous prices, €1 for loads of stuff. I'm selling my personal pair of the classic 3-way speakers that you see behind me, which I made to like the highest possible standard I could do a couple of months ago, because I thought these would be my forever speakers. I wanted to keep these things, but now I'm moving, I can't take all this stuff with me, I'm just selling them. Now, I will take them with me somehow if no one wants to buy those. I've got them up for, I think 600, and that's dirt cheap, to be honest. That's basically cost price. You can grab my Shure SM7B, guess how much? That's right, €1. My DSLR camera with 3 lenses, a constant power supply, stand, lighting, batteries, worth hundreds of euros. It's got a Rode microphone in there. It's currently on eBay, again, for €1. Despite the interest in my D&B collection, nobody has actually taken them off me yet, so they're all going on eBay for €1. My acoustic guitar, eBay, €1. My Jazzmaster, €1. I'm selling my Adifia bookshelf speakers, my expensive sit-stand studio stool, TC Helicon audio interface, an absolutely amazing sounding tube guitar amplifier. I'm selling a whole bunch of stuff for speaker building, some Dayton reference 8-inch drivers, some mid-domes, some capacitors, resistors, and a whole bunch of inductors. I've got a gimbal up for sale, a height adjustable desk, Eurorack patch cables, I've got a keyboard stand, cymbals, my mic stands, speaker stands, a TV stand, Class D amplifiers, gym equipment, even this lamp behind me that you've seen in many of my YouTube videos is up for grabs, and the chair that I'm currently sitting in filming this video. It's all on eBay for ludicrously low prices right now, so check out the link to see what I've got up there. And a lot of this stuff, like the chair, obviously I'm going to be selling locally, but there's a lot of things that I put up for international shipping. There's a lot of stuff within Europe and even some stuff for global shipping if it's small enough to be able to be shipped. But again, anything that doesn't sell in the duration of these eBay auctions, I'm literally just going to be giving away for free to people who do buy stuff. So it's probably worth grabbing something cheap, because then you might be the recipient of a free gift. And anyone who comes locally and collects stuff, I'm going to be giving random stuff that's not even up here, like furniture and all sorts of stuff, tools, all sorts of stuff. Anyone who wants to come by and collect stuff in person. This has got to be a first, at least in the audio niche, that a YouTuber just fire auctions everything that they own. But let's now, for the end of the video, for anyone who's watching this far and still interested, go through the records which I have selected and cherry picked to the maximum to take with me in a suitcase. Okay, so all of these records are incredibly important to me. I've selected them over all of the other records in my collection and selling everything else. So that really means something already, that I've just got it down to these few. And I think I might pick out a couple more, but this is basically the core selection which I'll be taking with me in a suitcase on the plane. Now, all of these are incredibly important to me, as I say, but I'm going to start with the most important record in my collection of all. And that is this one here, Isan Lamplan by Ankanan Kunchai. And this is my favorite record of all time, and I'm just so happy to have it on vinyl. It's absolutely an amazing record, and this for me is what vinyl is. It's not about the fact that you can just listen to the music, because I can listen to the music on CD, or I can listen to it, like I can rip the CD to my computer and listen to it on my computer. I can listen to it in the car, I can listen to it wherever I want. But I don't want to do that. I only want to listen to this music on special occasions, and a special occasion means that I'm going to listen to it on vinyl. I'm going to take the time to get the vinyl out, put it on the turntable and set everything up, and sit there with something to drink and really enjoy it, maybe with a candle or something, and with the lights down, and really listen to this record in every detail and enjoy the experience of it. And that's, to me, what music is all about, the enjoyment of the music. I can fit a few more than that in a suitcase. So let's look at what else I decided to take with me. We have here Portishead Third. Next up, we have Francis the Mute by the Mars Volta. Now, this is maybe my favourite Mars Volta record. I really do also like their debut, D-Labs and the Contorium as well. Now, this is a triple LP. You can see that it's not in very good condition, because I've actually played it, and I bought it like new back then when it was new, and it's come around with me quite a few places. I really love this album. Now, this next one, Shakti. This is John McLaughlin's kind of more Indian inspired, well, not just inspired, very Indian sounding project that he did after the Mahavishnu Orchestra. And I personally think, or in my personal opinion, this is the best live recording of all time. Not because it is just an amazing sound quality or anything from some kind of like audiophile sound, blah, blah, blah. Just the energy and when you sit there, you feel like you're there. And when you were listening to this record, there is some excitement and energy which I haven't ever really heard in another live recording as intensely as with this recording. This recording is absolutely out of this world. So yeah. Next up, I have Omar Rodriguez Lopez's self-titled record from 2005 that he did when he was in the Netherlands. And this is copy 76 out of 2000. It's a limited edition picture disc, and it's a really cool record. Next up, I've got the Campfire Head Phase from Balls of Canada. I think every single Balls of Canada album has been absolutely incredible, and I'd love to hear more material from them. Next up, I've got Lamb self-titled. This is an incredibly important album for me, And Lamb's earlier work, especially their earlier work, was very, very important for me musically. The next record I'm taking with me is Commodus by Lucrezia Dalt. Now, this came out on the record label Human Ear Music, and the owner of that record label, Jason, I was doing some mastering work for him and some recording work and stuff. We collaborated on a few things. Must have been almost 15 years ago now. And he's a really great guy, and he gave me some records from his label, and this is one of them that he gave me back then. And I listened to it. I was like, this is absolutely incredible. And then because I was kind of working with the label, I then went on to master one of her subsequent releases, which is also a fantastic release. But this one especially kind of just caught my attention, and I don't really know what I kind of lost contact, but I don't really know what happened. But a lot of the catalogue got pulled, and you can no longer find this anymore. So this has kind of gotten rare now, and well, I want to hear it because it's great. So what better place to listen to it than on vinyl? So I'm going to take it with me. And the next record I'm taking with me is Homogenic. Now, this is my favourite Björk record. I kind of went off of her more recent stuff. It's a bit too experimental for me. I thought she got the experimental balance right in her earlier to mid-career kind of stuff. And I really think that Homogenic marks the peak of what I liked about Björk. When this came out, I was absolutely mesmerized by this music. It's so majestically, emotionally grand. I can't explain how powerful an impact this record had on me from some kind of emotional place that it could move me to tears, literally. And when people ask me, okay, what's so good about this record? It's actually quite difficult to answer that. Has it got the best vocals? No. The guy sounds like he can barely sing. Some of the stuff is just kind of like shouting, barely in tune. Is it the best recording of all time? Not really. It's not a bad recording. Virtuoso playing. No, not really. Some of it is fairly simplistic, although there's quite a few musicians here, and the record is quite texturally dense and layered in parts. It's not like it's virtuoso or anything like that. So it's like, what actually is it about this record that I love so much? Well, it's difficult to answer, apart from the fact that the end result, when I listen to this, I'm just like, wow. Wow. That's the only thing. I can't really describe it. If anyone can describe this record better, please do in the comments. And if you don't know what I'm talking about by now, it's the Silver Mount Zion Memorial Orchestra and Tra La La Band with the title is 13 Blues for 13 Moons. Such an incredible record. I have to take it with me. And last but not least is Silent Alarm, which is Block Party's debut album. This record is the most fun record. Like, if I can describe any single record as the most fun in my collection, I'd say this is the most fun record, where I just want to shout along to the lyrics and sing along to the lyrics, and I want to dance when I listen to this record. It just, I don't know, it puts a smile on my face, this record. So there we go. All of these records are just very important to me, so I've got to take those with me. To be honest, I think I'm going to be able to fit a couple more in my suitcase, so I'm probably going to cherry pick a few more. But these ones are the absolute top tier cherry pick essential ones that are coming with me. So there you go. And again, please do check out the link to my eBay store down below, because I'm serious, everything's got to go. And if it doesn't go this first time, it's getting given away as free gifts. Whatever that is, whether it's my Lipinski sound mastering speakers, whatever it is, if it doesn't go, it's getting given away.